The ancient ram is believed to have witnessed ritual child sacrifice, black magic rituals, suicide, and to have been the hideout of a highwayman. From 2006 to 2011, Phil Morgan, a now retired amateur ghost hunter, spent many hours investigating these alleged hauntings at the ram. His son Adam documented these investigations on camera, and now, after going through hours of tape, has made the following film.
Hello, welcome to my home. I'm John, the owner of this ancient ram inn. The building is very, very cold. English heretics have said I'm not to have central heating because part of it, the front part, is 1,000 years old. This part is 500 years old and was originally stables. This is where I sleep at the moment, on the settee. So this is where I do all my correspondence, answering letters and the telephone. This room is very, very haunted. On this settee 3 weeks ago, the incubus appeared, wrestling with me 1 o'clock in the morning. Always next to me, as protection, is my Bible. Now, it's no good just having a Bible, you must have faith to go with it. I called on God to get rid of it, and he did. Now, this is very well known. The Americans have made 3 films about it. One's called Incubus, another one is called The Entity, and another one, The Haunted.
My sister actually went to the ram once. She kept asking, can I go to the ram? I want to check it out. She had heard all the stories. Me and my dad kept talking about it. She went, and I think she lasted 5 minutes. She was walking up the famous stairs that the ghost was photographed on in 1999, and there was a noise from the boards, and that was enough. It was just movement in the boards, that's all it was. But Donna freaked out, screamed, I need to go. She didn't like it. That's the floorboard, that's the floorboard.
Oh, if it's doing your baby any good, you better sit.
Keys, I'm sitting in the car. I can't bear this, Adam. That ain't safe. I just.
So you're going to quit already?
I am. I'm terrified.
Come on, Anne, let's film you leaving.
The whole place is just.
What's wrong with the place?
I don't know. It feels horrible.
Do you feel like you're being watched?
Yes, I do. The whole place feels like someone's going to push me at any minute.
Would you reckon that's just because you've watched loads of DVDs
no,
on it and
it's
stuff?
just spooky in there. It's horrible. I don't know how you can live here. It's horrible. I knew I shouldn't have come here. I was terrified.
So we're about to go into the barn, the Mayflower barn now. How are you feeling?
I feel fine. Although I was touched by this ghost on the elbow, I want to go in there to see if it's going to happen again. I'm looking forward to the experience actually, because since the ghost did touch me, every day during the day that goes by now, and I'm thinking, blimey, I feel that I was actually touched by a ghost. Now, for the first time ever, I really, really believe in ghosts.
Okay, that's good, that's good. Let's go in and just see what happens.
Okay.
After you.
So why don't you try and just hit that cartwheel over?
Yeah.
And see if you get the same sort of noise you did before.
What, hit the cartwheel over?
Yeah.
What, like when we were last here at the barn?
Yeah, Mr. Anthony here.
Where it, okay, I see it. Right, here it goes. Don't make a noise.
No,
Nothing like
nothing like it. That was not the noise we heard last time.
You ought to put a concrete line by the side of the other one.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why you wouldn't bother doing that.
What's that? That's my clip noise, that.
It was that.
Well, I did do that.
Did you hear it?
Yeah, it's quite a loud clip.
It was a click. It wasn't a click. It was like a piece of wood hitting wood or a stone hitting. Did you not?
Well, it certainly wasn't me. You didn't trigger it off.
Look,
did you?
listen.
Time and time again, I went with my dad to the Ram, always taking the camcorder and always coming away with evidence. There's a big disbelief in orbs, but we had, on one occasion, a really strange light, and it's at the fireplace, and I had the camera. I hadn't been kicking up dust or doing anything, and I looked down, and this ball of light was floating towards the camera. It was really strange, and it panicked me, and I actually had to leave the Mayflower barn.
Oh my good gosh.
Oh.
Orbs all across the floor there it goes, look at that. Alright, we're leaving. Okay, we're leaving.
Alright.
Yeah, go. That's enough for me. You've made your point, we are leaving. Because that was definite orbs and it was all around my feet. I looked down and they're all around my foot. We asked them for a sign and in my eyes they gave us one.
Yeah. Yeah. We've had a cartwheel fall over a couple of times in here, and it's probably your sign telling us that you are in this Mayflower barn and you don't want to leave the Mayflower. Hey? You are joking.
What?
I just had somebody touch me on the den. There. You hear that?
Look through here. Look for the camera, Dad.
Yeah.
What's that? You can see.
No.
See that?
Yeah.
That's my hand. That's where my hand was.
Yeah, no, it definitely wasn't you. Somebody just touched me there. Do you know what it was like? Stay there.
No, don't, because I don't like it that much.
Right.
What? No, go on. Yeah, go on. Let's do it. Tell me what it was like. Was it like that? Was it?
Yep. No way.
Stand still where you were. Now back into something a little bit. Back into it.
No,
That?
no, I won't do it because it's at an angle. Definitely, no, somebody touched me. Definitely.
Why is it always you then?
That's twice now that's happened.
Well, you're asking for it though. You asked them to show themselves.
Oh yeah, and they are showing themselves. Come on.
Are we going?
I think we'll go. I don't care what people say, the ancient Ram Inn is definitely haunted, beyond a shadow of a doubt.
Why did that Stuart from Most Haunted get attacked? Was he provoking them in that barn? Oh.
I wasn't there when that happened.
No?
I was asked, I was politely told they did not want me with them.
Oh.
That's why they did film me for about 5 minutes going down to the barn, but they didn't want me to come out with anything that would contradict what they were picking up.
Oh, okay.
I honestly don't believe everything what went on in that filming. I can't see that the building is as bad as they made out.
What, with him getting attacked? Like, yeah, that was
Yeah.
a bit. He was getting really beaten up. Yeah.
That made it look to me, not the attack, the way Derek Okora was acting, as if it was fucking hell. It wasn't that bad.
The three of us are going to go into the barn now, in the Mayflower barn, and investigate to see if anything even better crops up than it did before. How do you feel?
Well, I feel quite cold,
Yeah, that's right.
but it's
It's
because
because it's brickwork, isn't
we
it?
are in a stone building and there's no windows as such, so there's no light.
I've got an idea. Would anyone be comfortable with me shutting that door to make it more darker in here? Because I think it's quite light at the moment.
Yeah, go ahead. Shut it. This has been recently,
That
when I say recently, in the last 20 years, rebuilt all this fire.
Do you reckon?
Yes, definitely.
Oh, okay. That's interesting because we didn't know that before, did we? We thought that was.
There hasn't been a fire in here since it has been rebuilt. It's got modern flue liners in the chimney, so
Is there anybody who touched me twice, once on the elbow and once on the back of the leg, both on the joints.
Yeah.
Whoever it was before, if you want to do that again, then do so. Because I know it wasn't a nervous reaction, there's some strong force in here that they actually done it.
Turn to face the camera so we can
So
see.
if you want to, do it again to any of us, but don't actually harm us, then you can do that.
What's up there? Have you spotted something?
I heard something, some sort of noise over there just now. So
A noise?
the noise is so a small pebble or some stone had been thrown.
We get that a lot, don't we, Dan?
Yeah.
We get that a lot.
Just as though someone had thrown a pebble.
What direction did it come from?
It seemed to come down. Well, I don't know what direction it came from, but it's a small noise.
Oh, okay, good. That might come out on camera now. I didn't hear it because we were chatting and filming. What was that? No, there was something back there that moved.
Yeah, so it's a box
Yeah.
slightly moved down.
Did you hear that,
Yeah,
Dan?
you heard it. Did it move?
Yeah, it's like like that.
Yeah, yeah.
I definitely heard that. That's good. That didn't come from outside because I didn't say anything. Kevin
Yeah.
actually said where he thought it was before I mentioned.
Evidently, this particular room, Adam and me were in here a little while back, and we closed the door. I was sat on the bed, and then Adam went to close the door, and a force pushed him on the ground. And John Humphries was downstairs, the landlord, and he shouted out, "What was that horrible noise?" So Adam said, "I'd just been pushed on the ground." But then Adam was suggesting maybe it was the wind going up through, but
If
no,
someone opens another door in the building, it causes like a.
I don't know. But
But it was dark as well, so.
that's where he knocks. Now, John goes like this. What was it, Adam? Something like this. We're outside. Is there anybody in there?
Oh, it's cold in here.
Pictures. He had a scratch on it.
Not getting much activity today, are we?
No. You've had an orb in the Mayflower barn.
Yeah,
A noise.
yeah. Fantastic. You're not going to believe this, but as I pressed record, an orb shot right past you. It went right up.
That'll come on camera.
That would come out on camera.
In front of me.
Yeah, it shot straight up past your shoulder.
That'll come out on camera.
This is a room that you're going in now, is where chest of drawers used to stand, and apparently lifted up from that side of the bed,
That's what his daughter said.
went over, dragged along here and went straight down the stairs. So why is it that we keep coming back to the bar?
Adam?
Yeah. Why do we keep coming back to the bar?
Adam?
Why did you balance?
Let me just tell you something.
Yeah.
Who moved that cartwheel?
We did to test it, didn't we?
What now?
Well, no, when we first walked in to
Have a look where it is.
we moved it to
Have
make.
a look where it is.
All right.
Sorry.
Where is it?
Here it is.
On the side, no?
How did it get there? How did it get there?
We didn't hear a noise though. We didn't hear it
It
crash.
doesn't matter. That could have happened when we left. We never done that.
We asked them to.
Well, they
Stay there, stay there. Did you see that?
No.
Fantastic orb went around. There is something always with that. Can you do that again? Show us another orb.
What was that then?
Did you knock something?
No, that wasn't kids, was it? That was something that dropped in here.
What area?
In the middle here somewhere.
No.
I think you better follow me. See John about these ghosty, funny, weird things that was going on in that barn. Weird. Last time I was in here, I heard a strange growling noise. It was coming, actually, if you want to move the camera. Yeah, it was round about here I was stood, and I could hear growling noises. But you can see these two things here, but I don't really think that's connected. It might be, never know. Never tell with ghost things, can you? I think it might be a good idea to, hang on, let me just switch this off. Split up.
Split up,
You-
okay.
You nip in the witch's room, I'll stay here in the bishop's room
Okay.
for a couple of minutes. And
Should we say 5-10 minutes?
yeah, see if there's any activity.
The chair incident, I still can't explain. Yes, the boards in the ram in the witch's room are very wobbly, they're very loose. We went back and looked at those boards, but that chair, it leaps up at me. Can you show me some more orbs, please? These are fantastic orbs, probably the best I've got, and I'm shaking like a leaf. I can hear a clicking noise. That's enough for me. That's fucking stupid. Try and imagine being in a pitch black haunted or allegedly haunted room. It's been told that there's a witch that haunts it. You're asking for a response. The chair suddenly moves. Now I couldn't see anything. I was scrambling for the door, and you'll see that I'm panicking trying to find the latch to get out. Where the fucking hell's the handle? Okay, so
I'm going to see. You definitely didn't touch it with your foot.
it seems a strong. No. Okay.
That's weird.
Okay, I'm going to film you, and I'm going to keep an eye on your feet. Alright, turn out the torch so I can pick up. Could you move the chair again, please, if that was you? Or could you show us some orbs? This is a clock where allegedly at night a face used to actually appear. Someone's old face would actually appear in the clock face, funny enough.
Okay.
But it's not happened recently, there's been no reports, and I've never had time to check it out, so maybe we'll look at that another time.
Yeah, I'm just going to come in close to the clock. Yeah.
When the the highwaymen were hiding years ago from the law, they hid up in the attic, and if anyone come up in the attic, they would drop down into here and run out. But also if they were in here, they'd do the same thing, they would go up. It's kind of like a secret passage. So I'm going to attempt to see if it's possible, bearing in mind they would have had to have been quick on their feet to pull yourself up, or possibly there might have been a ladder. Yeah. There's no signs of anywhere where a ladder could have fit, so this story seems a bit unreal to me. How would you... There's nothing to grip on.
Maybe there've been some alterations. I wouldn't have thought so though.
Unless...
Looks original.
Unless it was just the theory that they dropped down from the attic into here, but why would they be staying in the attic?
Another mystery for the ram in.
Okay.
Okay. I'm just thinking now, looking at that stall over there, I'm thinking of the witch's room with the chair rocking back. If this ghost only stays in one room, I don't know whether he does or whether there's more than one ghost. Now, there's a stool there. The ghost that rocked the chair here several months ago, in the witch's room rather, I want him, her or whoever to try and rock that chair or that stool in front of me. We're going to give 20 seconds silence, and if that ghost is present, it can come from that witch's room into this bishop's room and make that stall move, then that would be great. We're going to count near enough 20 seconds from now. So ghost or whatever, if you're available, off you go.
Most people who are into ghost hunting, into the paranormal, will go to the Ram and they'll experience something. I've had, people say, is John making it up? Of course he could be making it up. Without question, he could have been making everything up. Why would he? And how do you explain the other witnesses? Family, visitors, professional ghost hunters, everyone that goes there has had some kind of experience. You could discount John's stories as just eccentric waffling, but then how would you explain the witnesses? John was a very religious man. He believed in the Bible, he believed in the afterlife. I believe everything he was telling me and my dad was real.
What though all my earthly journey bringeth naught but weary hour, if I've Jesus, Jesus only, the valley and the rose of Sharon. What though all my heart is yearning for the loved of long ago, bitter lessons sadly yearning, learning from the shadowy page of woe. If I've Jesus, Jesus only, he'll be with me to the end, and unseen by mortal vision, angel bands will o'er me bend. When I soar to realms of glory, and an entrance I await, if I whisper Jesus only, wide will ope the pearly gate. When I join the heavenly chorus, and the angel host I see, precious Jesus, Jesus only, will my theme of rapture be.